car and comes right in and grabs Superman and starts ragdolling this nigga. But y'all know Superman.
This is why I love Doomsday, dog. That's...
So at this point, the entire Justice League is cooked.
Ooh, hold
Hawkman
on,
got turned into a...
You ain't never landed with less aura in your life. Okay.
She dodges the first two and then cuts the second one in half and starts using it as a
weapon.
Oh
my...
That was
disgusting. He's purposefully not blitzing Batman. You cannot escape the cap. This is the joint straight out of Spy Kids. That's literally the suit George Lopez was wearing, dog. No cap. When Superman saved the Justice League from getting squad wiped by Doomsday.
So we starting the scene off looking at the destruction of the city. And then 4 police cars rush towards the scene.
Yeah.
And by the speed of these cop cars, I know somebody must have called and told them it was an unarmed, innocent black person minding their business. But then the scene changes and we see Doomsday. And before I continue, I want y'all to watch the amount of cars and buildings that get destroyed in this movie. I thought the MCU Avengers were bad, but the DC universe is just as bad in terms of collateral damage. So Doomsday throws this truck for no reason, but before he could raise the insurance prices anymore, the cops...
Why they got him wrapped up like that?
But Doomsday sees this as an opportunity to test out his throwing skills. So he lifts up this Jeep and throws it towards the police, taking out 2 of the police cars.
Bro, watch your jet. Watch your jet, bro. Watch your jet!
Boy.
But the other 2 police cars manage to make it, and they pull up and get to shooting this nigga on sight. And this nigga Doomsday is just standing there unfazed.
Boy, he look like a Ben 10 alien right here. Boy, rip out the plastic, boy. Get right for me. I ain't gonna lie. Doomsday, one of my favorite DC characters. Just off the fact that he be beating Superman to a pulp. Pure destruction. That's all Doomsday is.
And if I was one of the police officers, I would have instantly reversed the car and went back home. We just shot this nigga with a pistol, a machine...
I'm sorry. If I'm a cop in the Marvel universe, the DC universe, I'm automatically retiring. Brother, are you crazy? I'm gonna leave all that to Superman. He got that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna find a new profession.
Gun and a shotgun, and he's still standing there. So then Doomsday hits the Michael Myers walk and walks right towards the cops. But the cops manage to blow up the gas tank behind him. Then they start celebrating, but then we see Doomsday jump out the fire, and this is where he really starts to crash out. He runs towards the first cop and smashes his head in. Then he kicks the cop car into the second officer, smashing him between 2 cars. And watch what he does to the last one. He lifts up the car and smashes this nigga. I watched this scene 5 times and I still can't figure out where the police officer's body went. The nigga just exploded. So now this random girl starts live streaming what's happening so somebody can help. And I guess she got...
Brother and criminy Christmas Christ, you was live streaming on a Blueberry, what was it so called? Motorola, something like that. It's no way this phone has the capacity for a live stream with that many buttons on it. I'm sorry.
And I guess she got to get her Twitch subs up because this live stream looking dry as hell. But then she put the phone down and he starts staring right at her.
Oh no. Say something to me. You recording me?
So he starts walking towards her, but then we get our first pull up of the movie.
Yo. Okay.
So Hawkman knocks Doomsday in the air and then smacks his ass back towards the ground.
I ain't gonna lie, Hawkman, Hawkgirl, they was always kind of lame to me. Do I honestly know their full bag of powers? No. But just looking at them and seeing they use a mace mallet thing, that's kind of lame. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck if you're in the Justice League. That's lame to me.
It's not enough to kill Doomsday.
Like, you're not Thor and you're not a Hawk. Take them wings off your back, bitch.
Reaches out and grabs this nigga Hawkman and starts doing him just how Hulk did Loki in the first Avengers movie. Then he lifts him up and punches him into the sky. But luckily for Hawkman, Green Lantern pulled up and caught him. So Green Lantern puts him down safely, and I can tell by his face he is confused as hell why Hawkman thought he could handle this nigga alone.
You went live and said you whoop niggas.
You
don't whoop niggas. You went live and said,
yo, this hoe's hilarious, bro.
Nobody know how you get down. What the fuck is you talking about?
So now Lantern is getting ready for his ISO with Doomsday. Then we cut to Doomsday and he now has picked up an entire school bus just to throw it at one police car. But before he could finish emoting, Green Lantern pulls up and starts working this nigga.
Oh my god.
Then he starts treating this nigga Doomsday like a toy in a toy claw machine, picking him up and then restraining him.
You're right.
But if you've ever tried one of these machines, you know they never work. So sadly, this was not enough to stop Doomsday either. He breaks out and punches Green Lantern into a water tower. And before the
Green Lantern's powers always were like odd to me. Any powers, and oddly enough, it's kind of like this in the One Piece verse. Any powers that just like are based off of will is like, I don't know, is that how Green Lantern's powers are based off of, like, will? Like, you just got to be stronger. I guess you can train, but like, I don't know, like, it's weird. You can like grasp Doomsday and he can just break your metaphysical thing you just conjured up with the power of your ring. Like, I don't know.
This nigga could catch his breath. Doomsday is
Maybe I
already
need to
in
watch
the
more
air
Green
about to
Lantern
land
stuff.
right on this nigga. So Lantern pulls out this shield to save his face from being
like, he just broke out of that. Mind you, I just need you to understand the realism of what just happened. He was tied up like these, flexed his way out of it and broke it in half. But somehow, some way, Lantern is strong enough to make a shield that won't immediately crack under the pressure of a full power. Like, that don't make sense to me.
in, but this nigga Doomsday is not letting up.
Like, that should have broke on first impact.
I'm gonna get you out of there.
Or maybe because it's
You
smaller?
don't belong in this. I'm gonna get you
Maybe
out.
because it's a
He
smaller
ends up breaking the shield
structure?
and Lantern is left knocked out.
That would make sense.
So now this nigga Doomsday is up 2-0 on the Justice League. We might have to stop running ISO and call for a double team at this point. But
Yeah.
Doomsday ain't finished with Lantern yet. He pulls his hand back and goes for a punch. But before he could land, the Flash saves him and rushes him to safety.
Boy.
So now the Flash is getting ready for his ISO. He picks up Hawkman's mace and runs back towards Doomsday.
Yeah.
He hits him in the face and this nigga looking confused as hell. Then this nigga Flash starts trolling Doomsday by running around and slapping him and then running off. And peep the little combo Flash did right here. So he continues to hit him, but Doomsday starts studying his movements and then punches the shit out this nigga.
Damn.
This nigga is trash.
And just as the Flash tries to get up, Doomsday is already behind him about to break this nigga's.
Hey, shout out to the bro who sent me this. Shout out to my boy Don. He sent me this video to watch. I want to say I'm not a power scaler, but this is simple power scaling what I'm about to do. The mere fact that Doomsday was able to hit Flash is a Doomsday upscale. A crazy Doomsday speed upscale. From however fast you thought Doomsday was, he's way faster than that.
So he continues to hit him, but Doomsday starts studying his movements and then punches the shit out this nigga.
Just off that feat right there, he's a lot faster than we think. I'm sorry, it's facts.
And just as the Flash tries to get up, Doomsday is already behind him about to break this nigga's spinal cord. But then somebody throws 3 Semtex grenades at this nigga and exposes his terrible haircut. And damn, I see why he was covering his face. This nigga chopped as hell. And we all know who threw these grenades. It's everybody's favorite super nigga with no powers, Batman. And I'm thinking Batman finna run the fade with Doomsday, but this nigga just ends up running off. This one of my goats too. I was hoping he showed up and had a better performance.
That's
than
all
this.
he can
But
do.
Doomsday not let him get away that easy. He catches up to him, and now it's time for Batman to get his one.
And see, off the upscale that we just previously learned about Doomsday and his speed, and obviously travel speed and reactionary speed / combat speed, they are different. But based off what I think we can still take that feat of speed and apply it to the situation right here. Batman should be a bag of mush and bones on the floor in the next 2 seconds. If that's not the case, it's Cap. Watch.
He won on with Doomsday. Batman jumps off this building, and not even 2 seconds after he landed, this nigga Doomsday picked up somebody's 2013 Honda Civic and is about to throw it right down on Batman. So Batman, now fully understanding this nigga is actually insane, grapples.
Like, see, already, that's what I'm saying. This is where the capping lies. I'm not even gonna pause too much more because I've already paused a lot. Brother, if you're fast enough to hit Flash and knock him out of his combo, you should be fast enough to catch Bruce Billionaire Wayne. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's common sense.
Away. But Doomsday is still hawking this nigga down. He lands right in front of him and picks up a whole trailer and throws it at Batman.
I will say
Is this nigga serious?
he's kind of fighting stupid right here.
And this nigga Doomsday is not stopping. He charges full speed at Batman, and Batman does the only thing he knows how to do: throw random bullshit and hope for the best.
Because why? I know I just said what's chill. Because why everyone else got the hands, got beat on with the fisticuffs, but as soon as we get to Batman, as soon as we get to the only regular human, our only option of fighting him is throwing cars and structures at him. Why is that? It's Cap for the plot. This is what I'm saying. Batman, I mess with Batman. I truly do. He's plot. He's plot man.
But
He's plot
Doomsday
man.
is like,
Facts.
That don't work.
He's plot man.
There's no way out of this.
On God. But now Superman about to pull up and save him. Watch.
And at this point, you're probably wondering where Superman is. Well, the scene changes and we find out Superman is actually on a date right now with Lois. And inside the restaurant, we got this random waiter lying his ass off.
This dude.
So yeah, I was fighting against Superman and I was really working his ass too. I was gonna kill him, but I didn't want to do little bro like that.
Stop the cap.
Whole time
that you want us to believe that, and the whole time you're a waiter. I guess if you know ball, then it makes kind of sense because Clark is a reporter, right? He's a reporter, right? So I guess you could be anything and be Superman technically, but like that's why it's such a good cover up, is because like you're a reporter, gang. You're not you think you're Superman? You know what I'm saying? We're looking at you just like we would look at Clark if he told someone that he was Superman, essentially.
Clark sitting there giving him the Stephen A. Smith face. So then Clark and Lois start talking about why Clark is so secretive. And Lois is thinking he's cheating on her, but then Clark tells her,
I'm Superman.
And she's not buying it at all.
What did I just say? 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 And also, while we're at the topic, apparently there's a version of Superman where his glasses literally like emit a visible ray or something that stops people that look at him from recognizing that he looks like Superman or something, or they make his face look different, essentially. I said, y'all be writing anything over at DC, dog.
Takes off his glasses, and that's all it took for her to be convinced.
It's gotta apply, bro. It's gotta apply here.
Look at me.
I'm gonna chill with the pauses, though.
Oh my God. This is insane.
This pissed me off so much too. She moving just like Dr. Doofenshmirtz whenever Perry the Platypus pulls up.
That had to be directly what's it called?
But mid combo, her phone rings and the news station is trying to get her to come see what's going on.
Yo, Lois, we coming to get you. These Justice League niggas are getting packed up. And Batman just ran out of shit to throw too. It's not looking good over here.
And before she could get off the phone, Clark was already gone. But at least he did leave her $3 and a note to read. So Superman rushes outside and takes off. Then we cut back inside the restaurant and Lois opens up the note that Clark left her. And she was shocked as hell. She wore her favorite pants for this day and she didn't think that Clark noticed. But she can't waste any more time. Her Uber helicopter pulls up and they head to the fight. So now we get to see Doomsday taking on the entire Justice League. I don't know how Cyborg ended up in this position, but he ends up getting his arm ripped off. Then Aquaman jumps on his back, stabs him in the chest while Martian Manhunter is trying to get some hits in. Doomsday smacks Martian away and then sends Aquaman flying into the building.
Somewhere, somehow, some way, Batman is perfectly fine though. I guarantee it.
Doomsday rushes at Martian, but he turns invisible and phases through his punches. Then we cut to see Batman talking to Martian on the comm link.
Okay, hey, Martian Manhunter,
he's not perfectly fine.
Hey, Batman, you think you can help, nigga? I would, but I'm not there yet. Nigga, I can see you. You're breaking up. I'll hit you later.
And remember that 2013 Honda Civic from earlier? Well, here it is right behind Batman. They down there trying to figure out how they're going to explain this to their insurance company. They should have upgraded their policy to the 24/7 superhero collateral damage plan, but it's too late now. Guess you'll be walking home now, nigga. Well, you know, if you still have a house. So Doomsday sees Batman up there and turns to go fight him. But Martian tries to stop him, and Doomsday palms this nigga's bald green head and throws him into the gas pump. Then Doomsday sees.
Does Doomsday have Kamui? What is
Batman
that?
Up there and turns to go fight him. But Martian tries to stop him. And
he got Kamui?
Doomsday.
That's tough. Oh my God, he grabbed me. He about to give him this is a crazy back shot angle. Oh my Lord.
Palms this nigga's bald green head and throws him into the gas pump. Then it explodes. And if you don't know, fire is Martian Manhunter's weakness. And it's crazy because in every movie and show, this nigga always finds a way to get set on fire. And he comes out looking crazy as hell too. That fire got him looking just like a Call of Duty zombie after you get the nuke power up.
Damn.
Oh my God, what is that? Is that?
But Batman ended up finding some more random stuff to throw at Doomsday to get his attention. So Doomsday responds by throwing a truck right at Batman.
You see? He doesn't do nothing. He's purposefully not blitzing Batman. He's purposefully just throwing stuff at him, dog. You cannot escape the cap.
Luckily, Cyborg sent the grapple out for Batman to escape on. He didn't have the best landing, but it beats getting hit by a truck in my opinion.
Facts.
So at this point, the entire Justice League is cooked.
Ooh,
Hawkman got turned into a.
You ain't never landed with less aura in your life.
Grapple out for Batman to escape on. He didn't have the best landing, but it beats getting hit by a truck in my opinion. So at this point, the entire Justice League is cooked. Hawkman got turned into a 2-piece wing combo. Green Lantern's ring is on low battery mode. Flash, Aquaman, and Martian Manhunter are knocked out, and Cyborg and Batman are just hiding.
Embarrassing.
Doomsday not finished causing chaos though. He looking for any more cars to throw, cause I mean, hey, why not, right? But before he could cause another insurance claim, Wonder Woman pulled up just in time.
Yeah. Somebody gotta do something, please.
So they
please put up points. She's already kind of bruised and battered as soon as the frame switched. Oh, never mind. Did she come from a war? Like, what the fuck is going on? But please put up points. Her design look crazy good right now.
So they run at each other and get to boxing. Wonder Woman really putting the hands on this nigga too. But then he kicks her back and it's time for round 2.
Okay.
Oh nah, this is a crazy camera angle. The cameraman knew exactly what he was doing with this one. And I know some of y'all watching hella bricked up right now. Y'all niggas should be ashamed of yourselves. So Doomsday comes rushing at Wonder Woman, but she ends up tackling this nigga and starts punching him while using him as a literal skateboard. But peep Doomsday's face though. He is bored as hell right now. So he ends up slapping her into a building, but she ain't going down that easy. So she gets up and gets ready for round 3. And Doomsday immediately starts punching without hesitation. But turns out she wasn't even there. And then she pops out and lassos Doomsday and starts swinging him around into, well, you guessed it, more cars for no reason. And this nigga Doomsday is still alive. And then he throws not 1, not 2, but 3 cars at Wonder Woman. She dodges the first 2 and then cuts the second one in half and starts using it as a weapon.
Oh my, that was disgusting. What the she's tough.
1, not 2, but 3 cars at Wonder Woman.
She said
she dodges the first 2 and then cuts the second one in half and starts using it as a weapon. Not gonna lie, that was pretty tough. And Doomsday grabs her face and slams her into the ground. But she manages to get back up and runs towards him with her sword. But he ends up breaking the sword and punches her right in the face.
We could have guessed that.
Then he
I don't know
launches and starts beating the...
I don't know why you thought your sword was that strong. I'm gonna be honest. That was kind of like very, very, very low battle IQ in this moment right here.
Breaking the sword and punches her right in the face. Then he launches and starts beating the hell out of her. And I'm like, damn. What did she do to make this nigga Doomsday that mad? So now it's looking like GG for Wonder Woman. She just got hit with the Chris Brown ultimate finisher, so it's not looking good for her. Then he picks up her sword and goes to stab her.
There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
So now we finally got Superman on the scene and he's ready to get down to business. But before that, Wonder Woman grabs his hand and tells him,
if you beat Doomsday, I'll let you hit it from the back. I know Lois can't handle you, but I can.
And this was all Superman needed to hear to lock in. So they rush in at each other and this nigga Doomsday ends up using laser vision. I'm watching this like, when the hell did he get this move? So Superman ends up on a wall and flies right back towards Doomsday. Then we cut to see the newscaster reporting what's going on down there. And at first, I was confused on why the people weren't screaming and running for their lives. But I remember that this is normal for them. This is just an average Friday afternoon in a superhero universe. And
low key though, I don't know if this is Doomsday's first appearance in the city, but if Superman lives on my block, I'm not gonna be too, you know what I'm saying, too scared. As long as I'm not within the vicinity radius, like a couple football fields radius, I'm chilling. And you can tell by, if that was the same bar that Lois and Clark was just at, you can tell by how long it took Clark to get there that they're not even that close. I ain't gonna lie.
While this is happening, Lex Luthor is watching the news while going to his lab. And he is enjoying every minute of Superman getting his ass beat right now too. And then we come back to the city and these cars are piled up on the bridge. Then the bridge starts shaking and Superman and Doomsday come flying in and smash this lady's car, a random 18-wheeler, and 4 cars. I'm telling y'all, man, they really do not care about the cars at this point. And this nigga Superman flies over to rescue this lady, and you think this nigga will open the door like a regular person, right?
No.
This nigga rips open the roof of her car.
Is this nigga serious?
This would have had me mad as hell. There's so many better ways you could have got her out of that car. And sadly, he doesn't even get the chance to save her now, because Doomsday throws another car and comes right in and grabs Superman and starts ragdolling this nigga. But y'all know Superman. If it's a woman within a 1-mile radius of him, he's gonna do the absolute...
Shoot. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is why I love Doomsday, dog. It's just, yo, when Doomsday pop up on the spot, it ain't nothing but straight
and sadly,
chaos.
He doesn't even get the chance to save her now, because Doomsday throws another car and comes right in and grabs Superman and starts ragdolling this nigga. But y'all know Superman. If it's a woman within a 1 mile radius of him, he's gonna do the absolute most. And this is probably the best fight sequence in this movie, so y'all pay attention.
Oh.
So he lasers Doomsday, then gives him an all-you-can-eat concrete buffet, followed by a couple of face shots for dessert. But Doomsday took that personal, concrete buffet, followed by a couple of face shots for dessert. But Doomsday took that personal and slammed him into the car, then threw him right into a truck. Then he picks up the truck and slams it on the ground. But Superman was ready for that. He blasts out the truck, grabs part of this car, and smacks Doomsday with it. Then Doomsday hits this nigga with a choke grab and then throws him into the bridge wall and starts stomping him out. This is the exact move I use when I see a roach. I don't care if I break the whole floor, that little nigga has to die. And I don't know why these niggas are sitting around watching. If he doing this to a super nigga, what y'all think he finna do to y'all regular niggas? Y'all better skedaddle down that bridge or hop in the water. Doomsday kicks Superman into another truck and then jumps in the air. But Superman got the bright idea to use the bridge ropes to tie Doomsday up. But that still wasn't enough to stop this nigga. He starts breaking out and causes the bridge to fall. And this nigga Doomsday has a whole boat and launches it right at Superman. And I don't even know where he got this hoe from, because there wasn't a boat on the bridge. So I guess this nigga just went and found one. But Superman catches and throws it right back at him. Then flies down and grabs this nigga's hair and pulls him through the bridge. Then Superman ends up getting thrown back into the city and spiked into the ground. And Doomsday is still crashing out. He punches Superman in the face and then throws him right at the helicopter. But Superman a real nigga. He not finna let his girl Lois get killed, especially now that she's thick. And remember when I told y'all that Superman always gonna go the extra mile when a girl is around? He gets a piece of metal and then hits this nigga Doomsday into outer space. Then follows him and starts shooting lasers at this nigga. But as soon as he starts getting the upper hand, Doomsday hits him, grabs his cape, and starts headbutting him on the way down. Then he starts punching Superman over and over and over until they finally hit the ground. But Doomsday is the only one that gets up after. So he looks towards the news recorder, and I know that nigga was shaking scared as hell. But before Doomsday could make a move, he gets blasted by a green laser beam. And at first, I was like, okay, I guess Green Lantern's ring is fully charged and updated to the latest software. But turns out it was Lex Luthor. And normally, I'm not a fan of this Humpty Dumpty head ass nigga, but there's really nobody left to stop Doomsday. So I'm rooting for you, bro. But also just know that I will not care.
That suit is weak as hell. I'm sorry. This shit, bro, this is the shit straight out of Spy Kids, bro. This is the joint straight out of Spy Kids. That's literally the suit George Lopez was wearing, dog. No cap.
Also, just know that I will not care if you die. So Lex starts talking Doomsday down while spraying him with more lasers. Then he turns up the power and blasts.
Also, what I didn't know about Lex Luthor, I did not know he was such a shit talker. I might gotta do my research.
Doomsday awake. Then he flies to where Doomsday landed and starts giving him the same beatdown he gave Wonder Woman. See? That's karma. Then Lex pulls out a sword and says,
"Now to get a piece of you." Now to get a piece of you. What do you mean by that?
But clearly the feelings were not mutual with Doomsday, so he uses his laser vision to blast him away. And that's just more karma right there. If he had to ask for consent, maybe Doomsday would have given him a piece. You never know. So now Lex's machine is fried, and Doomsday jumps on him and starts ripping apart his mech suit. Then he picks him up and throws him. But just before his bald ass could hit the pillar, Superman flies in and saves him.
I just want to point out, Zero Suit Lex Luthor, Zero Suit Luthor already got more like hand-to-hand combat than Batman. I just want to make that a note. I just got to make that a note. I'm sorry.
And Superman a better person than me. If I saw my biggest hater
just off
get
that
beat
one
up,
throw,
best believe I'm gonna be sitting there watching hype as hell just like this.
Grab his dick and twist it. Oh my god.
So Superman charges at Doomsday and ends up rolling through this building. But then he gets up and remembers what Wonder Woman told him. So he can't afford to lose this fight. So he flies at Doomsday and they go punch for punch and make a big ass shockwave. But when the shockwave ends, Doomsday hits him right in his stomach, sending him flying off. And turns out Superman's girl Lois is still trying to see the action. And girl, at this point,
the only thing about Lois, bro, I understand she's a reporter, and obviously she got to be a top reporter because she's always so goddamn close to the scenery and the news and the squabbles when they're going on. But brother, in Criminy Christmas Christ, Why are you always so close to the squabbles?
You might as well sub in and fight Doomsday too, cause Superman is getting done dirty right now. Doomsday slams him into the ground, then grabs his cape, chokes him, and puts him in one of the worst positions to be in. Backshot position. And in front of your girl of all people? Nah, just kill me now, nigga. Cause I just realized they're still recording this shit too. The whole world just saw Superman take back shots from Doomsday. This is crazy work. Then he just slams his face into the ground afterwards. And one thing that we all are probably thinking is, where the hell is the rest of the Justice League? It's been a whole day and they still haven't came to help. And I know this is a DC movie, but this did come out in 2018, so that means that the Avengers are still in their prime. I'd be yelling my ass off for anybody to come help at this point. Cap, Thor, Cap, Thor, we need you. But sadly, the only person that came to help was Lois. She threw a rocket at Doomsday, but I don't know what that was really gonna do.
Really, nigga?
But I mean, realistically, she doing just as much as Batman did this whole movie. So now Doomsday is about to kill Lois, and Superman is down there debating if she's worth saving. Cause Wonder Woman did give him an interesting proposal. But Superman is a man of his word. He not finna let his girl get killed in front of him. So Superman powers up and goes straight at Doomsday's face.
Boy.
But sadly, Superman also got stabbed in the stomach and dies. And I'm just wondering why Superman didn't do this before. This wasn't even a crazy ability. He just punched his face really hard. Could have ended the movie like 40 minutes earlier if he had just started with this. But yeah, man, Superman is actually dead. And y'all...
Oh, twisted his neck on the punch. But I gotta say, they're both, at this point, they're both weakened. So something like this wouldn't have worked at the beginning of the fight. You gotta like account for that. Feel me? You have to account for that. Like a stab to the stomach, or maybe not a stab to the stomach, but this might not even like have impaled him at the beginning of the fight. You feel what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
I want to know who finally shows up. The damn Justice League. This had me so pissed. Where y'all niggas at? Wonder Woman is the only one with a valid excuse right now, cause she actually put up a good fight. The rest of y'all niggas are getting new jobs today. Green Lantern, we're taking you down to the pawn shop.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They ain't getting no new jobs. They need to. This is the job they need now. They need to take over the safety of Metropolis now.
And seeing how much that ring is worth. Batman, since you want to throw shit, we're gonna sign you up to a 10-day contract with the New York Yankees. Ooh. Hawkman and Flash, we're gonna move y'all to Amazon Prime delivery workers. And I don't want to see a single package late either, Hawkman, or I'm putting your ass in a deep fryer. Ooh. Aquaman, you're gonna be the lead manager at SeaWorld, and on the weekends, we're gonna have you giving boat tours to the kids. Martian Manhunter, you're a little too ugly to work a regular job, so we're gonna see if Ben 10 wants you. You'll make a fine addition to the Omnitrix. And Cyborg, I don't know about you, nigga. We're just gonna take you down to GameStop and see how much trade-in credit we can get for your body.
You should have said... You should have said, what's it called? He gonna be the new AI. He gonna be the next Grok. Oh God, turn him into this. Oh God.
But don't worry, guys. Superman ends up coming back, but that's the video. This is one of my favorite DC animated movies, so I had to cover it. And also, if y'all haven't seen my latest IG post, I made a roadmap for the channel called the Beastie Cinematic Universe.
Tough. I ain't gonna lie. This was a banger. WVid.